Okay, so let's get right into it. We are in the middle of a massive shift, one that's creating a totally new kind of millionaire, the solo entrepreneur. What we're going to do today is break down the exact blueprint for how AI lets one single person build a business that just a few years ago would have needed a huge team.
And that's really the promise here, right? We're going to walk through a step-by-step system so you can build your own one-person AI empire. Seriously, no employees, no coding needed. Just you, your laptop, and a whole army of AI tools doing all the heavy lifting for you. So, where do you even start? Well, the first part is all about building your digital foundation. We're going to cover the first 3 critical steps: finding a real business idea, creating a pro-level brand, and getting a website up and running. And do it all faster than you can finish your coffee this morning. Now, step 1. This is where most people get stuck. And I mean really stuck, sometimes for months, just looking for that one perfect revolutionary idea. But that's the wrong way to think about it. What you actually need is something called a founder opportunity fit. It's a really simple concept. What are you good at that people will actually open their wallets for? Okay, so here's the magic trick that changes the entire game. Instead of just guessing, you can turn ChatGPT into your own personal business consultant. By using this prompt right here, you're not just asking for a list of ideas. You're actually inviting the AI to interview you, to really dig in and understand your unique skills, and then give you ideas that are tailor-made just for you. And boom, look at that. This is what you get back. It's not generic junk, it's 5 custom business ideas. So if you've got a marketing and tech background, it might suggest something like an AI marketing automation service. Or if you're into fitness, maybe a personalized AI fitness coaching app. The main point here is that in just a few minutes, you went from I have no clue what to do to having 5 solid options to start with. But hold on, before you just run off and commit to one, you have to run it through the 3S test. First, is it scalable? Can this thing grow without you personally being the bottleneck? Second, is it simple? Can you explain what you do in one clear sentence? And finally, is it suitable? Do you actually have the skills or can you learn them reasonably quickly? If you can say yes to all 3, you've got a winner. All right, idea in hand. Now you need to look like a real business. 5 years ago, this step would have meant spending thousands of dollars and waiting weeks for designers to get back to you. Today, thanks to AI, you can knock this out in about 10 minutes. The workflow here is just so smart. You start with this AI tool called Namelix. It doesn't just spit out names, it actually shows you logo concepts right there. Once you find a name you love, you hop over to Canva, use its AI-powered magic design to generate a bunch of professional logos, and then you just tweak the colors to fit your style. A whole brand identity, done in minutes. So your brand is ready to go. Now it's time to get online. This used to be the biggest hurdle for so many people. Wrestling with WordPress, hiring developers, watching hours of tutorials. Just forget all of that. We're going to use HubSpot's free AI website builder and get this done in literally minutes. And the process is just wild. You answer a few simple questions about your business, and the AI instantly builds a complete professional website that already looks great on mobile. As you can see, it builds the whole structure, it writes the first draft of the copy, and it even includes a working contact form. All the tough stuff is done in seconds. All right, your foundation is built, but a website sitting all by itself in a corner of the internet does absolutely nothing. You need traffic, you need content, and this is where most solo founders completely burn out. So this next phase is all about building an automated marketing machine that works for you 24/7. This is your content creation engine. First, you just ask ChatGPT for a list of topics that your ideal customer would be searching for. Then you tell it to write a full draft. Is it perfect? No, of course not, but it gets you 80% of the way there. From there, you can use another AI like Claude to punch up the tone and make it sound more human. A quick proofread and you've got a high-quality article ready to go in less than 10 minutes. But creating the content is only half the story. This next part, this is a total game changer. Using an automation tool called Zapier, you can put your distribution on complete autopilot. The second you publish a new blog post, Zapier automatically tells ChatGPT to write a custom social media post for LinkedIn, then another one for Twitter, then another for Facebook, and it posts them for you. You create one thing, and your AI army shares it everywhere. So, now you look professional. You're pumping out great content consistently. But how do you actually make money? The next step is about going out and proactively finding your customers, using AI to do the work of an entire sales team. This is where you bring in a tool like Apollo.io. It has something called an AI persona builder. You just describe your perfect customer in plain English, their job title, their industry, what problems they have, and the AI goes and finds real people who fit that exact description and even gives you their contact info. And now we plug it all together. You take those leads from Apollo and just drop them into a simple Google Sheet. Zapier sees that new name pop up, it waits a few minutes just to make it look natural, and then it automatically sends a personalized email right from your own Gmail account. You just built a sales machine that turns a simple spreadsheet into an engine for getting new customers. Okay, this is amazing. Customers are actually coming in, but now you have a new problem, running the business itself. All the onboarding, the scheduling, the invoicing, this is the administrative quicksand that just drowns most new founders, so let's automate it.
Just look at this workflow. It basically creates a full-time administrative assistant out of thin air. Using Zapier again, you build what we can call a client onboarding machine. Check out this flow. A new payment hits your Stripe account, and it instantly creates a client folder in Google Drive, sends a welcome email with your scheduling link, updates your spreadsheet, creates a task in your project manager, and pings you on Slack. That's 6 different jobs, all done in a split second.
So we've built the business, we've automated it, we're getting customers, we are almost there. But there is one final step, and honestly, it is probably the most important one for making sure you succeed in the long run. And that is continuous improvement. You see, building the business is one thing, but staying ahead of the game is something else entirely. This is where the 1% rule becomes so critical. The idea is simple. Tiny, consistent improvements create a massive compounding effect over time. Because of compounding, getting just 1% better each day doesn't make you 365% better in a year. It makes you nearly 37 times better. 37 times better. Just let that sink in for a second. That's the power of compounding, but applied to your business. Every single week, you just find one small thing to make a little bit better. An email subject line, a headline on your website, one tiny step in your automation. Those little tweaks add up to incredible growth. So let's put it all together one last time. This is the whole blueprint, the 7 steps. You find your idea using ChatGPT. You create your brand with Namelinks and Canva. You build your website with HubSpot. Then you automate your content and operations with Zapier. You find customers with Apollo, and you commit to that final crucial step, constant 1% improvement.
And there it is. You now have every single piece of the puzzle. But information without action is just entertainment. You can watch this, think, wow, that's cool, and then go right back to scrolling. Or you can take step 1. The choice, as it always is yours.